Hi, I'm Carolina with Always Expect More. Today we're working on a great beginner project. We're making this super snuggly cuddle blanket. To make our cuddle blanket, we'll need two different fabrics. You'll need a backing fabric, and this can be whatever your favorite woven cotton quilting fabric is, and then some great Shannon cuddle fabric. This is super plush and super snuggly. It comes in all different patterns and all different colors. Pick whatever your favorite is, along with your matching backing fabric. You're going to cut a 30-inch square from each. Once you have your 30-inch square of your backing fabric and your 30-inch square of your cuddle fabric, put them right sides together. My backing fabric is a solid, so either side will be my right side. Obviously with my cuddle fabric, this side is the right side. Line them up as best as you can. This project is super forgiving, so if it's not perfect, you'll still be okay. Insert pins every few inches all the way around. Once you have the two layers pinned together all the way around, you're ready to sew. Put the fabric underneath your presser foot and just line it up with the edge. Put your presser foot down and sew. Don't stitch over your pins unless you really want to damage your machine. When you get to the pin, pull it out and keep stitching. When you get to a corner, stop, put your needle down, lift up your presser foot, turn your fabric 90 degrees, put your presser foot back down, and keep sewing. Stitch almost all the way around, giving yourself about an 8-inch gap for turning. We've stitched all the way around, but before we turn this right side out, we need to clip our corners. Cut a couple threads away from where you stitched. Clipping this fabric off the corners is going to reduce your bulk and give you much sharper corners after you've turned your blanket right side out. After clipping your corners, we're ready to turn. Find your hole. Just put your hand in and pull the blanket out. Put your hand in and poke out your corners. You can also use a dull pencil or the end of a spoon to help you poke your corners out. Once all your corners are out, you'll want to pin around all the edges one more time. Line up the two fabrics as best you can so you don't see the cuddle on the flat side or the flat on the cuddle side, and insert a pin. Insert your pins every few inches all the way around, also closing up the hole that we had for turning. Once you've pinned the layers together all the way around, we're ready to sew. Put your blanket underneath your machine, line it up with the edge of your presser foot, put your presser foot down, and sew. Remember, when you get to a pin, pull out the pin before you keep going. When you get to a corner, put your needle down, lift up your presser foot, pivot your fabric 90 degrees, put your presser foot back down, and then keep sewing. Once you've stitched all the way around, you finish up by going back and forth a couple times at the end to lock your stitches. You're not quite done yet though. If you were to throw this blanket in the wash like this, you'd find that it would completely balloon out in the wash, and we want to prevent that from happening. There's no batting in here, so we don't need to quilt it, but we do want to tack it down in a couple places. An easy way to do this is to fold your blanket in thirds, then fold it in thirds the other way. You now have 4 equal corners that you can put pins on to mark where we're going to secure the edges. Unfold your blanket, and we're ready to sew one last time. Put your blanket underneath your presser foot and find the spot that you've marked. Go about a ½ inch away from the pin, pull it out, and stitch an X. We're going to go forward about an inch, and then go back. Go forward about to the middle of the line you just made. Put your needle down and turn 90 degrees. Then we'll just go back and forth again. Cut your threads, repeat 3 more times, and your blanket is all done. I hope you enjoyed making this cuddle blanket with me. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more crafty awesomeness, and check out the details below.